This is the firework walkthrough you've all been waiting for. Over 55,000 square feet of firework heaven. That's right, we're back here at Red Apple Fireworks in Pahrump, Nevada. And we're going to cover every inch of it. The brand new warehouse facility, one of the largest on the West Coast with room to grow. Get ready, you know what time it is. Let's get to it. We're gonna take a trip over there, the warehouse?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, sweet.
Show me your camera.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a special trip over to the brand new Red Apple Fireworks warehouse. Yeah, I haven't seen any videos on it, so I was like, man, where are the videos on the new warehouse?
I keep telling them so many times, but finally give up. I said, you guys do whatever you want to do.
Oh, sweet.
Construction company was sending pictures every day, whatever they were doing. Just specifically so we could put on our website
Right.
and slowly build up into the building. But
Did they ever do that? Did anybody ever?
no, I need a different people. So the signs were just installed.
Sweet. So is there another side too? Is this the main entrance or is this the main entrance?
This is me.
Oh, sweet.
There's one more door.
Oh, okay.
But we could go right into the showroom.
Nice. What's on this side then? Is it just all wall or? Fantastic. Let's go check it out. I'm excited to see what kind of products are in here.
There's so much you'll go nuts.
So everything is in here now? No more of the lot that's over there?
No more luck.
Wow.
It's all here. This building right here,
Right.
it's almost ready.
Oh, so that's right. You guys are building over there too, right?
It's all getting ready. They're going to install a sprinkling system in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
And we're going to move whatever I showed you this line.
Uh-huh.
Will be there.
So you're going to have two warehouses then?
That's not a warehouse.
With
It's like a store.
Oh.
People could go and pick up the cases.
Oh, okay. So you got to have three locations. 1, 2, 3. Jesus. Man. Fantastic stuff. All right, guys, let's go check it out. I'll turn my back so we don't see your special code. This location is bigger than the one in Valdosta, right? Jesus. Holy crap. You guys remember that movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, with Indiana Jones? I think this place is bigger than that.
This is a product that comes in a wholesale, the one I showed you.
Yeah, right.
This comes with this type of cases.
Oh, this is fantastic. Man, you guys are stocked. Here, let me get a quick look. I just want to see how long these aisles are. All right, so I think this is one here. Dang. This is about as big as a football field, right? Oh my God, look at this. Lots of product up in here. Looks properly organized. Hope you guys don't sell out. Yeah, let's go through each aisle. I guess we could continue to go back over here first. And oh, sweet. Oh, appreciate that. We got all of our Suicide Kings. You guys know those are some of my new favorites. So if somebody buys something online, you guys are pulling it down from over here and then moving it to the front first, or?
They're getting ready to put it back in stock. Not back, but
This place is massive. You guys play any football in here, or fly any?
we did when the warehouse was empty.
You did? You did?
Yeah, we were running around.
Have one of those drone racing competitions and stuff? This would be perfect for that.
Bring your drone, fly it.
Oh. Well, I don't do the racing drone stuff, but yeah, as far as actually the actual drone and stuff, yeah, that would be pretty amazing to fly through here. All right, so there will be a few things that will not be on camera here. So this is the brand new Red Apple Fireworks facility. This location is much larger than the location in Valdosta, Georgia. So as you can see, they have a ton of different products. And as I was saying earlier, I don't even know if I'll have enough battery life to cover this. And right now my battery percentage is at 80%. So hopefully I don't cramp up. We can make it more than halfway around this store. This will be a great place for like a drone competition or something, even playing football. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to cover every inch of this facility. They have some new products exclusively for the warehouse that you cannot buy retail. Look at that. This place looks massively like Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you guys have seen that movie with Indiana Jones. All right, let's see how long it takes me to get down one of these aisles. We got all of our chroma shells, and so just to recap, remember a couple years ago we kind of covered this topic that all the fireworks stores, at least predominantly most of them, had to revamp their process. They could not keep all of their product in the containers. They had to move them to a exclusive location. And so this place was just completed, I believe, in last month. They've only been operating out of this place since maybe, I would say maybe March or April. So I know they had some videos or whatever. They're probably going to show this on the official Red Apple Fireworks YouTube channel, so you guys will see it. But we are wall to wall, stocked high, baby. This is a collector's dream of all consumer 1.4 G-gram fireworks for all of you out there. All right, looks like we got a separation coming up. We got all of our Buddha shells, Banshee. That's where we came from. Good God. How high are these ceilings? Look at that. Bob Madness. We got some giant panda shells. You guys remember when these first came out? I think that was 2018 when those first came out. Hey, I need a GPS around here. Lou. All right, we got our Kiloganjas, some of the favorites. Now, in case you guys didn't know, I definitely want to appreciate those of you who missed me. Some of you did comment on my video asking me if I still do fireworks. And honestly, you know, the 4th of July season, fireworks season for 2025, really kind of snuck up on a lot of us. A lot of us, myself, we've been kind of quiet, just been busy doing other things, but we haven't lost our passion. We're still around, but for the most part, a lot of the people that I typically follow and been hanging out with the past few years, everybody's just really been busy, and this season just really kind of caught up on all of us, just right out of the blue. I was like, oh crap, it's demo time already? I was like, no, but you know how life is. You got other things and stuff you got going on. But all of this section right here, we have our geisha shells. We have our kiloganja. These are some of the best shells in all of Pahrump. Some of the best shells, period, nationwide. They definitely hit. We'll have to see if they hit like the 2020 versions. Those are the best ones to get. Was it 2020 or 2019? I think it might have been 2020. Those were the best ones to get right before COVID. As far as I know, the other years, I'd have to sample these. They haven't hit as hard or as good as those, but they still do the job. Look at all that geisha. You know what Doug should do is he should put those banners in here, the ones that he has in the store, and mark them off. Like have banners sticking out so that way it's just easy to really find when you're walking down the hallway. That would be pretty cool. I know he already has them, so make use out of all those when you're just walking down here. But I don't think this is going to be accessible to customers. This is only for obviously exclusive walkthroughs and employees, but for the most part, this is going to be off limits, to my understanding, off limits to customers. All your chromiums or chromos down that way. And this is just the first aisle. So it took me 5 minutes to get down that one aisle and then just kind of showcase everything. Yeah, you could definitely play a football game in here. Much bigger than a basketball court, obviously. Suicide Kings, we got our pixels. All right, let's go ahead and hit up this aisle here. Artillery shells. Again, Red Apple Fireworks has a number of different locations. Flint, Michigan. I believe Mike runs that location. And then, of course, we have Valdosta, Georgia. And then Doug runs the location out here in Pahrump, Nevada. I haven't checked on any of the prices, but this year for fireworks, I'm not going to focus too much on prices. The reason being is you guys all know about the whole tariff situation. Let's just be thankful that, you know, companies like these, like Red Apple Fireworks, is able to get in some product so we can enjoy it. I know that's usually one of the focus points of every year when people buy fireworks, but in some cases you just got to kind of look past it, even though for the most part the prices are reasonable. But we get it. Everybody's kind of affected by that. Bombas de la Mueta, 6-inch XXL canister shells. These are some of the loud banging shells that they have here in the store. Definitely typically set off car alarms from the ignition. It's a good show. I'm still a huge fan of those suicides. And then the Joker box. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got our octo boxes here. We got our Safe and Sane packages wrapped all the way to the top up there. This is probably what the Smithsonian looks like. All the little artifacts they have in their warehouse, probably much larger. Jesus. You seriously could get lost in here. Joker box. Giant pandas. Let's see what's further down this way. We got our trophy bombs here. So this location, for all of you new customers coming in from, you know, your Denvers, your Utahs, your California, Nevada, and other neighboring states, this is when you order online, this is where your fireworks will be pulled from. And everything's going to be stocked there at the front. I'm not going to show you guys everything that's going on up there, but that's where your products will be wrapped and shipped to you. So just really cool so you guys can see what you're investing in. We have our Cobra boxes up there, wall to wall, stacked top to bottom. We have our moon rocks, Starbucks, and then of course we can't forget our specialty items that are wholesale exclusive only. I have a video on a lot of this product here, the Cobra boxes and several other things, so that is pretty cool. Everything has been moved over from that other location. Everything's here. Let's go ahead and get a little wide shot. You guys can see what's going on. There we go. Look at that. Look at all that product. Got our American Glories. These have changed. I believe they've taken out the whistles out of these. Great shells. Love the red, white, and blue. 7 new effects. But I don't believe that these have the whistles in them anymore. That's unfortunate because those were fantastic. Those were awesome. Those were some of the cool things about those American Glories. And I believe that was the only consumer whistling shell that was on the market. All right, let's check out the third aisle. We're about 9 minutes into the video, 10 minutes in now. You can see this is the kind of front loading area where they start to kind of get everything ready for customers. So this is the third aisle here. We're gonna hit this one up. We got our Panda boxes. And I'll probably stay at the wide angle now so you guys can kind of see everything, what's going on. Got our Kung Fu. We got our Laser Cats, wall-to-wall cases, stacked high. Let me ask a question. Hey Jim, how high are the ceilings in here? So 37 feet high? Okay, nice. Panda box. Sigma 36 shot XL aerials. Hopefully this gives you guys some excitement for the new 2025 season. I know it's been kind of dead on content, but we're definitely here to keep things alive. Buddha box. Get all consumer grade. We got your family friendly stuff. So you guys see they're not running out. They got plenty of inventory here to last this season. Now, since I didn't make it out to demo this year, I wonder how much of this product or versus new product was at the demo. I haven't really watched some of the live stream. I thought about just kind of doing a quick recap to see what they had there. But from what I saw, it looked like a lot of the same product was out there. I could be wrong that they had some new product, but check it out. I'll probably do a follow-up video to keep you guys posted on that. Got a unicorn box here. Again, there's no prices in here, guys. Brand new state-of-the-art facility. And it took them a while to build this location. I know there's a lot of city and government regulations, and I was kind of surprised to find out that they had to do it as well as the other fireworks stores. So, yeah, but I'm really glad. This gives Red Apple Fireworks the opportunity to do some other things here because there's just way too much space. You know, just for products. I mean, heck, you can add some arcade systems and stuff up in here if you wanted to. Death Blossom, we have our Volts, Tropics, ZBQ box there. Hello. Man, I was looking for an echo. All right, we got our giant show. All right, looks like we got some stuff here that still needs to be filled up, so at least they got some room for some additional product there. Got our bonsai. Giant panda over here. They even got a map up there to show you exactly where you are. I'm sure Doug's going to upgrade that eventually, put some monitors in here, let people know where they are. Bring it on. I haven't seen this product yet. This, to me, this looks brand new. Unless my memory serves me correctly, I think that might be brand new. Doesn't look too familiar, so if I don't recognize it, it's probably at least maybe a year old, if anything. We got the party box. This looks brand new. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We got our Buddha box. Now this box, I remember some time ago, I don't know if these are the shells. Let me see, the Buddha box fireworks sampler. They had the loudest shells in them. And so I think they separated them. I'll have to double check, but I'll let you guys know when I get back to the store. But supposedly this box had a lot of shells in them. That's what Mike was telling me. And so you really couldn't buy them unless you got the whole case. So what I'll probably do is see if they are sold separately this year. And then of course we'll run some demos and tests on that. Lucky Cat, Geisha. Long Aisleways Pixel 2. Lucky Cats. We got some extra stuff back here. You guys are seeing all this stuff in the store, except for those specialty items that are there in the front. All right, looks like we got some extra stuff over here. All right, so this is the 4th row. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. See if we can zoom in. There we go. What is this? Is this new? Is this a rebrand? What is this? That is I haven't seen this one. So looks new. Neon Fusion has been around. Level Up. Skyline. Hologram. I think I've seen that one before. Infinity Box. We've seen that one before. All right. I think we're probably about halfway right now. F-Zero, that's been a very popular brand there. If you guys remember the F-Zero shells that we had years ago, those were I think those were migrated with, I think it was the G-Force or something. I don't know. Doug had several shells, and then it was like the UV shells, G-Force, F-Zero, and then some of them all just got bundled together, and it was all, renamed. And so a lot of people wanted some particular shells that were like G-Force and something else. And so if you wanted to get some shells of that brand nature, I think they're all kind of bundled up with something else. Then I think he changed it all together. In case you guys wanted to know. All right, we got a supercharger. We got some other novelty box accessories up there. But the one thing that I haven't seen so far are novelties in here. Most of this looks like the assortment big box items like your shells and everything else. So we'll see if the last aisle has some novelty cases. They have all of their trademark signature branding on every individual package. It's really good to see because years ago, buying fireworks, you kind of get tired of just looking at the brown boxes that say 1.4G on there. It really doesn't give you an indication. You would have to actually look at the box itself to find out exactly what the box itself will, really said, what was in the package. So with this, you know exactly what it is you're truly getting. We got our swords. We got Sigmas. Oh, there's a bit of a glare there, but man, look at that. Got Slayer. All these are wrapped nicely. Haven't seen this one. This has probably been around for a while. Looks like we have a bunch of cakes here. Dead presidents. We have more chromas. So I think this is probably dead center of the store now. Actually, no, it's one all over. So you guys a better look. I think we've kind of reached our halfway point. Fantastic stuff. All right, let's keep moving. Pink Obsession, Dead Presidents. You guys have already seen that one there. Yeah, see, I don't like these kind of boxes. I know that's kind of old school, what most people do. But, yeah, it's easier to identify when they're in their own individual packaging. And I think some stores are actually kind of converting over to that business method. Lit AF. I think that was introduced about 2 or 3 years ago during the demo. One of the popular cakes here now at Red Apple Fireworks. Got some more chromos. Viva la Mexico. You guys taking that to my car? You guys taking that to my car? I'm gonna need an RV to come through here. Or an Airbus or something. Jesus Christ. All right, so we are now back at the front of the store again. We have 2 more aisles to go. So as you can see, this place it's just breathtaking. Got a lot of this good stuff in here. Here, let's back up a little bit so you guys can take a look at all of it. All right, let's hit this row really hard. They also have some QR codes down here on the ground. This is probably for them to find out exactly what's in the store or know exactly where something is. I don't know the exact particulars of it, but maybe that helps them properly allocate and know where everything is. So as you can see, we are on the other side. Let's go ahead and hit this aisle here. But at the same time too, as I was saying earlier, I have not noticed any cases for some of the, novelty items, your fountains. Maybe they have that stacked in another location as well. But all of this seems to be their big brand name items they expect to really sell during the course of the year. And there's hardly any lights over here. I think Red Apple is probably going to show the progress of this facility. They just haven't gotten around to it, but they'll let you guys in. We got Night Drive here. That looks like a brand new case. You guys have already seen all the Mob Madnesses there. No need to really kind of point those out. They've been around. We also have some additional accessory items up there, assortment packets, I'm sorry. Up there at the top, we have some Night Drive. I wonder if they show these at demo this year. Again, I don't. Red Apple exclusive Finale set XL. that you guys may know. So maybe they show that at demo, maybe not, I don't know. But if not, we will definitely showcase some videos of that kind of good stuff. Now we don't have red apple, but here we have bad apple. All right, so finally we're getting over into the novelty section. So this is kind of what I was looking for. So it looks like they have their fountains over here. We're kind of moving away a little bit from aerials. So hopefully one of these aisles left will have some additional fountains and some of the other stuff that you guys come to love. Missile barrages. All right, so we've kind of stepped away a little bit from the assortments and some of the other stuff. So we do have the Pokemon balls. I think I got a video on something like that here. Almost missed that. And then what else we have here? We have Z cakes. That's been around for a while. All right, so let's keep it moving. Massive facility we have here. Massive. Electro Skull. Hey, do you guys have any fountains in here somewhere? Like novelties? Or is this more or less all assortments and cakes and
Kind of a little bit all over the place. We have Roman candles and F, which is this last one here.
okay.
We have a couple of cakes up and down this aisle here, smaller ones.
All right. Saturday night special. That bad boy's been around for years. Got some more apple bombs there. The big box. Ooh, okay, here we go. We hit jackpot. Tiger's Roar, baby. Oh yeah, you know I gotta stack up on some of these. You know I got to stack up on some of these, and they are stocked. That is the loudest firework or loudest fountain in the United States. They come two to a case, so you get two in here. They used to come four or so forth, but now you just come standard two. There's three different kinds of these in the same brand. It is the Tiger's Roar, Spartan Scream, and that other one slips my name. I can't think of the name of it. It's like that. Oh, I can't think of that one. Hey, do you guys remember the two other names of the similar fountain? It's Tiger's Roar, Spartan Scream, and what's the other one?
Is it the Silver Screen?
No, not Silver Screen. It's another one. It's a cake. I can't remember the name of that company that makes it. I don't know if you guys remember it offhand. They have a very similar effect, but they're a little different.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm in the same.
It has like that blue packaging and stuff on it. Okay. Anyway. No, it wasn't that. I remember if you guys said it. But anyway, so that is like the third one. But yeah, the Tiger's Roar works really well. We replaced those two. Zoom flowers. All right, how much battery life do I have left? I think I got about 50% left. 30 minutes in. Still haven't made it around the whole facility. Still stacked top to bottom. We got our panda boxes and everything up there with our deadheads. Snake eyes. And I still got a lot of this stuff over from several years ago. So we'll still have to stock up. I think maybe this year or maybe next year, I think I'll just burn it all and just start fresh from everything. All right, we got our Pizza Apocalypse. That name looks brand new. Haven't seen that one before. We got our Let It Ride. We have some more Tiger's Roar. Again, that's a fountain right there. AF1. So let's see, what does this do? Pizza Apocalypse 90 shot standard aerial finale set. Okay, it's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Pixels, cases, laser case. All right, so we have reached our last and final aisle over here at the brand new Red Apple Fireworks facility. So, all right, let's see. We got some of the smaller stuff over here. I'm not sure if this is just stuff being prepped to go out. Yeah, this is what I was looking for, like some of the smaller items. Ice cream cone. Got Moonflower. Don't remember seeing this one before. I'm not even sure what the effect is on that. Okay, so these are sparklers. 10 boxes, 1,000 total sparklers. Pagoda pack. Skullflower. Super tank, litmus tree, what's inside. Okay, so finally we are getting to some of the smaller stuff that we were looking for. We got our barrel bombs here, popcorns, and here we are. Looks like we finally hit the mother load. This is exactly what I was looking for here. Wanted to get some of these smaller items. We got our festival balls, everything stacked top to bottom. We got our killer taco, popcorn, fountains, barrel bombs, rainbow waterfall. Nice. More of our product here. So this appears to be the only aisle that is stocked full of stuff here in the aisleways for the most part. I think the other aisle had stuff in the middle. Slowly just kind of making our way through. Rainbow pinwheel. You know what, you guys, you know what, it's not this one. I'm sorry. I thought this is the one that you put on the tree. These are pretty fantastic, but that's a great value deal. I think you get about 8 of those in a case, but looks like, I think previous years, I think there were 8, but looks like now it's like, what, 4, I believe? So, but those are some great fountains. I like those. Those are some good mid-tier fountains for your show. Great duration for the price, by the way. Got drone bombs, rainbow pack. Looks like my auto tracking is really loving this place. It's capturing all the images in here. I don't think they're gonna plan on run out of chromas. Look at this, Jesus Christ. And this is not even the stuff that we first saw here in the stream. What's inside next? Moonflower. We have our XL sparklers. Wild cards. Oh my God, Doug, is this what I really think it is? If I'm not mistaken, I'll ask him about that later. I just saw something just tech-wise. I won't mention it on here. That's pretty cool if he did that. Blood Dragon, Tiki Candles, more chromas, more chromas. You know, I guess on supply and demand, I guess chromas is probably one of the more popular bought shells. I figured it would have been something else. Liberty Bazookas. But you know the one thing about fireworks is you guys can't really watch videos from, how can I say this? If you want to know if a firework is really good, you can only judge it by the year because every year, every chemical composition is different. So this is 2025 chromas aren't going to be the same as 2024, 2023, 2022, 2001, and 2020. I can tell you that different shells from different years perform differently. Now, unless these are, I'm just saying hypothetically, if these were some that were just sitting around from 2023 or something like that, then yeah, you can expect that. But every year, the only way you're going to truly know if they are worth, I would say, investing in, you have to light it. You can't watch a video from 2024 or base your experience on 2024, 2023, or a previous year and say, oh, okay, well, the 2025 stuff is still going to perform the same way. So from years of experience, I'm telling you guys, you have to buy this stuff in order to make a really good consensus of opinion, because lighting it once from several years ago isn't going to do you any justice. All right, so we have missile barrages here. You know, CZ, shout out to CZ Celtic. He got me turned on to some of these missile barrages. This is one of his favorites, and he's still around. I know you guys haven't seen his videos, but he's still around, so definitely wanted to give him a shout out. So yeah, he's doing well. And yeah, these are some other missile barrages. I know he loves these. Got some blunts. Now, you don't smoke those, you light them. All right, what do we have here? We have Roaring Tiger. Okay, I don't think I've actually lit these. These are Roman candles here. So I love this aisle. So this is all your novelty stuff here, except the chromas and maybe some of the other stuff. I can't really tell what this, kids pack assortments. So that's what's up there in these brown boxes up there. So that's what they're pulling from. But love the layout that they kept everything simple on this aisle. Pyro Pale. Aerojet Missile Pack. Ladybugs, Flying Piggy, the Zoo Box, Blast Bag. These are great for kids. Shout out to obviously CZ Celtic. You guys know him. There's another YouTuber guy I know. You guys know Pyro, Just HD. They love these little packs. Really good for kids. If you guys believe in investing back into the community and giving things to kids, I've even given some of my neighbors some of these packs. These nice packs are really good for kids. Not just this one, but there's typically several of the sort that are really good to buy. They come in these little baggies, really nice to hand off to all the children and so forth. All right, so we are about 40 minutes in, and I think that concludes our walk around tour. Again, there are other parts of the facility we're not going to show you guys, but this is where you guys will be getting your product from when you order online, when it's shipped nationally through other states, other locations. When you order from the store, you will be pulling up to the front, and they will be pulling items down here for you. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is everything that is here. If you plan on getting a lot of this stuff, you're going to have to go buy a new car. You're going to have to go buy a SUV, a RV, you'll do something, an Airbus. Bring it in, but Red Apple can definitely satisfy your thirst because they have all the products here. And one of the other cooler things that they do have now, and I know they've been kind of bouncing back and forth with this, is they do have, oh, it doesn't look like you can pull these out. They do have the racks again. So these are some good high quality racks. Not sure who makes these. It looks like they are using HDPE, which is the preferred method of tube to use in the firework industry. You guys want to make sure you use HDPE and not some of the other stuff, because they will last longer and they will protect you against shells that may misfire or things that may happen, accidents, happen. So they have the best rated quality. I have a number of these myself, so I definitely can vouch for their quality. But yeah, you guys can pick these up at the main store right now. I don't know the prices on any of these. We will find that out when I head back over to the store. But again, like and subscribe, share the video. I hope you guys have appreciated this tour. I had no idea that they were fully open over here. I was driving around town doing some other things, and they were like, yeah, Keel, boom, come check it out. So I will be back. We will be doing a little bit more, some other stuff here. And this is your brand new look at the brand new Red Apple Fireworks facility. And again, I do not think this is going to be open to the public. So I wanted to take my time to give you guys a first-hand look of everything here. So that way you guys can see where you're investing your money. And let's see, where are the powers that be around here? Because we're going to be here for a while. I want to check some things out first. Also, make sure you guys check out my main channel, Diekin. We got a lot of good stuff over there. I do a lot of tech, video games, and other tech-related videos over there as well. You guys had a chance to do that here, obviously in the fall, the winter. Yeah. Instead of it being here like in 110 degree heat.
Absolutely. No, there was an appreciation for the cold weather, definitely.
Yeah. Man. So what are these for? The QR codes.
So these are virtual lanes.
Okay.
Essentially, just tying this product to this lane,
okay,
and then doing that for everything. So that way, when you go to look up an item and it says virtual lane, it's
right,
better to it'll give you kind of a location here. And
okay.
Then you just go 1, 2, 3 all the way down.
So this area is strictly for employees only, then, right?
Yes. Yep.
So this place is nice.
Yeah.
It's nicer than the store. I mean, you don't have to bump into anybody. I mean, Jesus, man. People are going to be jelly, man. They see, like, look at all that space in there. You mean I don't have to bump into anybody and lines and stuff? I mean, absolutely. Just help myself. Yeah. Like the Costco of fireworks, much bigger than Costco. Yeah. So. This embarrasses Costco. This place pisses on Costco. No offense, Costco. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. I mean, I got memberships at Sam's Club and Costco. But good grief, man.
Well, we try to do it the best way we can. Go from there.
So are there any products in the store that are not here? Because I saw a few fountains. I mean, obviously, I didn't see any smokes. Like, I saw a few sparklers.
So most, if not all, will be in the retail store.
Okay.
There are certain items to where if we just received them,
right,
we're still in the receiving process, making sure the counts are qualify and things like that. But pretty much everything that's over here will in fact be over there.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
And so this is the staging area, like when people order, it's just to kind of get things ready, and then you guys move it to the front when people are picking it up from the store?
Yeah, so essentially like right over here.
Right.
This will be the staging area for a pickup order. That's a customer who's just submitting all of his final paperwork.
Right.
And saying that he is in fact the person coming to pick up, and then we'll open that door, roll it out to the customers for the pickup. Shipping is going to be a little different. Truck drivers kind of come through these bay doors.
Okay.
And then as soon as they back up, we get all of the paperwork solidified and put it on the truck and it goes out.
So those are the only bay doors here for this facility then, right?
Yes, yes.
And then, So if you have multiple customers, I guess they just all line up right here?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so just one. All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Pay some money. Anybody get lost in here yet?
This guy probably. At the beginning.
And what is this area for? I wasn't sure. Like,
It's like a little office paperwork handling area.
Okay.
So that way it's kind of all focalized rather than kind of a little bit over there. A little bit over here.
okay. It's nice.
Yeah.
I was telling Doug he needs to put up an arcade or something up in here. You can't have all this space and not make good use out of it.
Yeah. No.
Put some 3D printers or something up in here. Yeah. Drive some RC cars through here. Yeah. Shout out to Friendly Hobbies. Really nice facility. Let's see. This place is nice. You guys have forklifts to get way up there?
Yeah, so we actually use a double reach truck. So
Uh-huh.
as you can see, it goes double deep.
All right.
It'll roll. That's why these aren't on the ground.
Okay.
The wheels will actually roll underneath
Right.
the rack, and then you can extend out to grab that second power.
Oh, okay. That's sweet.
Yeah. So had to get some hardware upgrades, definitely.
I figured that because I wasn't sure. Like, it's narrow. I've seen a lot of forklifts, but I wasn't sure about that. So.
So it's a party on that thing, that's for sure.
Yeah. So how long did it take them to build this? Was it like 2 years?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. The time frame was something equivalent to that. So.
Nice. And they said Doug said there's Wi-Fi in here. There's Wi-Fi in here.
Yes. So you look at all of those like little circle discs with the blue light.
Oh, please tell me. Oh my God, I was right. I know exactly what that is. You don't even have to tell me.
Yeah.
I know exactly who that is. I know exactly who that is. Oh man. They are the thing now. I've noticed that that company seems to be the one-stop shop. Is it a Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 7 in here?
I think it's Wi-Fi 6. So. But yeah, we have access points about roughly. I think it's every about 50 feet. You're gonna get something of that, whether it's above the shelf, in the aisles, or anywhere else.
Oh, we think too much alike.
Yeah.
We think too much alike because everybody is jumping on that company.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's nice. So. Biggest problem we had out there was just Wi-Fi dropping. So we had to figure out a way to make sure with the building being so
Right.
large, just whether you're in that corner or this corner, just having Wi-Fi at all times.
So how far are these spaced out then?
I want to say it's about every 50 feet.
50 feet?
We got one right here, and
Right.
then our next one's just right over there.
Are they bouncing off of one another?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang, man. And what are you guys running here, cable or fiber?
I'm not entirely sure.
All right, I'll ask. I'll find out.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Play some Xbox or something up in here. Put a large a movie theater screen and make some plans up in here.
No, absolutely.
All right, fellas, I think that concludes our tour. And you guys, I love this microphone. So I will catch you later. We're going to head out over to the store right now. Just wanted to give you guys some additional add-ons for this video, and we will catch you later. Peace.